Hey guys, namaste. I hope you're well. And in every present moment, you are the creator of your reality. And in every present moment, we all have a choice. We can all choose how we show up in every present moment. And we can literally recreate ourselves anew in every single present moment. We can choose which archetype. There are an infinite number of archetypes that we can choose, okay? We can choose to be the Buddha. We can choose peace. We can choose non-violence, non-reaction. We can choose the Jesus archetype, forgiveness. We can choose Mary Magdalene, empathic listening. Or we could also choose the devil, chaos, destruction, violence, conflict, okay? Everything is a choice, and there's no good or bad choices because you're in your universe, your reality, and I'm over here in my universe, my reality. And the two realities exist at the same time, in the same present moment, simultaneously. And my universe, like if I'm vibrating as the Buddha over here in my universe, and if you're or someone else is over there vibrating as the devil, then those energies, they don't go together. So they can't, like the devil energy over here can't influence or affect me over here in my universe where I'm choosing to be the Buddha, because the Buddha frequency is a very high frequency. It brings about a certain level of protection that cannot be infiltrated. The devilish energy can only come in if I allow it to, if I choose or agree to that energy, to mixing with that energy, if that makes sense. So the energies don't, like you're in your universe, like I'm in my universe. Yes, they can overlap and we can co-create, but we're all sovereign and we can all choose like what energy we allow in and what energy we keep out. Yeah, so we all have our own universe. There are an infinite number of universes existing at the same time within the multiverse. Okay, and so there's really no judgment about how other people show up in your reality or society or community. It really doesn't matter if you witness or observe other people showing up as a devil archetype, for example, right? If you know who you are and if you like consciously choose like and really anchor yourself in a high frequency like a Jesus archetype, a Mary Magdalene archetype, or a Buddha archetype, a Krishna archetype, a Muhammad archetype. Okay, if you know who you are and who you're showing up as, nothing can infiltrate, nothing can come in to distort your energy or interfere with your peace. Okay, so long as you know who you are in your universe as the creator of your reality, the creator of your universe, you're protected. Okay, but the trouble is that most people have simply forgotten themselves as the creator of their reality, their universe. So that's where people get into trouble, and people unknowingly allow all sorts of energy to come into their energy field because they don't know who they are, and therefore they don't bring about that level of protection. And people end up letting in all sorts of low frequency, distorted energy into their energy field, which can create a lot of chaos and confusion, and we label it as mental illness, but really it's just someone who has forgotten their true self, forgotten themselves as the creator of their reality. As soon as you remember yourself as the creator, mental illness becomes irrelevant. It cannot exist in your energy field, and you start to consciously co-create and co-manifest the reality that you truly desire, your soul, the reality that your soul truly desires. And that's when you start to live life from that point on, from that knowing of who you are as the creator of your reality, the divine. And this is really powerful to teach your young children, because young children, their minds are very neuroplastic. They're very easily programmed, which is an opportunity and a threat. Okay, so if you can be really conscious with your young children and explain to them that in every present moment, you have a choice as to how you show up and how you react to certain situations. You can choose a Buddha archetype. You can choose to be peaceful. You can choose non-violence. Or you can choose the devil if you like. And what you choose is what you get. So this is a really valuable teaching to share with your children, that what you choose is what you get, because the universe is a mirror. So whatever you choose will be reflected back to you. And the really powerful thing to do with your children is to let them choose how they show up in every present moment. Honor their sovereignty. Give them the freedom to choose and allow them to experience the consequences of their choices. And as the parent, if you are able to hold a high frequency for your child or children throughout this process, then this will really empower them to become sovereign creators of their reality. And they will learn in real time the law of cause and effect. They will quickly learn that if they choose low frequency, if they choose a devil archetype to show up as the devil archetype, they will learn very quickly that they get chaos and they get confusion and calamity. And if you let them get that out of their system, they will alchemize that energy in the present moment. And most children that I've observed who, like, if parents are able to hold a high frequency for their children and let their children go through whatever they need to go through, throw the tantrums or move all that energy through. Kids can move that energy through. Kids are powerful alchemists, and the kids' souls will choose naturally a high frequency. They'll naturally choose the Jesus archetype or the Buddha archetype. Kids will naturally choose peace, choose love, choose forgiveness, choose kindness and compassion. Kids are naturally wired that way. But some kids need to get out the devilish energy out of their system. And if you can hold, as their parent, if you can hold a high frequency for them as they go through those phases, then they'll very quickly alchemize that energy into power, into wisdom, into love. And they'll become quite little powerful beings, like beautiful, little, peaceful, loving, kind children. Yeah, it's a really beautiful thing. So I hope that helps. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Namaste, and I hope you have a beautiful day.